All right. Then the third thing was this big thing. What time is it? Ooh. Can we go over all of this in 45 minutes? Yes, we can. Until Ursa's time. Okay, so KBC version 12169 and which had Maple Now talk. Yeah, I think Steve covered that as well. And a High Mountain Dungeon. So I've heard some stuff about this. You guys have probably also heard some stuff about this. So let's see what's actually good and what actually is going on with this. News game Tespia patch was released yesterday, which is actually it was actually yesterday. I think early yesterday. Main topic was a new Epic Dungeon High Mountain, as well as the new Maple coin exchange system, which we'll get to. At the end of the stream, Chunks Up also gave a high-level set of goals that they want to accomplish for this year. Ooh. Straight up largest, prickliest, dirtiest FU to cancer for taking away our beloved ones. True! Yeah, no, that's not exactly how that works, neutralizing. High Mountain, we get a WoW dungeon crossover. No, we get an actual dungeon. So, like usual, Maple Now stream was Director Chunks Up talking mostly about the new content added in dispatch and some of the reasoning why it was implemented. He kind of yapped for a bit about how the game has been going through many issues and incidents after that have affected the development process, but in the end their goal is to make a fun game for players. I'm sure it is. Okay, main content, High Mountain. To start a gradual change to MapleStory's play patterns, allowing you to progress even if you could only play for short periods of time weekly. The base rewards include experience, around 12% at level 260. 6% for level 270 and about 1% for level 280. Soul Urda fragments, reboot only, and Maple Gold coins. This new system related to Mesos. Dungeon has a new bonus reward system that lets you pay Maple points to receive more rewards. 7.5k Maple points to triple the reward, 15k Maple points to quintuple the rewards. The goal of this was to provide an option to accelerate progress definitively and reliably without relying on RNG, and while making a whole lot of money, I guess. As I talked about before, one of the intentions was changing. Is that per week? Is that per month? I don't know. One of the intentions when changing potential to be able to be reset through Mesos was to make playing the game more valuable. However, this is still not working fully as intended, as there are many more additional factors that need to be changed. One of these factors is increasing the supply of Mesos while also increasing demand for Maple Point, which has bonus reward system, which this bonus reward system is designed to do. Yeah, because reward points or Maple points, are pretty easy to come by in non-reboot because of the exchange system, right? Of Mesos for Maple points. So it's all really based around non-reboot systems. If it's $15 a week, that's absolutely sure. It'll 5x your rewards, but that's crazy. That's $60 a month just for like more Meso when you. Jeez. Okay. Since High Mountain is content that generates Meso, it is limited to once per Nexon ID. Has a total of 10 stages, some includes defeating monsters and some are boss fights. In addition, as you defeat monsters, you can fill up a gauge that lets you transform into Mitra, the Sun God. I was connected to, oh no, I keep thinking it's connected to Maha, but Mitra is the guy that is, you get a piece of when you're doing the Saren skill, is the summoning part of Mitra, basically. Uses powerful one-shot skills to defeat more enemies faster. Stages are designed in a way that lets you cycle through the map and use specific skills at certain times, like a mini-game to clear them faster. The total clear time will depend on the character's strength, of course. Character who has just reached level 260 will probably take a long time, but as you get stronger, it'll take less and less time. He mentioned that the level 285 character he was playing on could probably finish it all in 10 minutes. In terms of story, they try to include a lot of interesting elements to High Mountain, better directing, animations, fancy effects, as well as allowing you to become Mitra as role-playing content. Its story is more focused on a smaller number of characters than other stories in the game, this time about Mitra and Saren. The Coin Exchange, a new system where you can exchange Maple coins, bronze, silver, gold, or diamond for Mesos. The coin exchange prices are updated every day at 10 AM. It'll change in real time based on the supply of Mesos and Maple points in game. This will allow the value of Mesos to be maintained at a certain amount regardless of various fluctuations. You can get these Maple coins from the mileage shop as rewards from the epic dungeon and from the daily gift. When you exchange a Maple coin for Mesos, you must pay a small Maple point fee. 30, 300, or 3,000 for each type of coin. This is also the same reasoning as the epic dungeon bonus rewards to increase the consumption of Maple points. And again, to block bots from using it, because then they're going to be spending a whole lot of money and they're not going to be making as much money. Future direction. Okay, so this is all... I don't know. We'll have to see how this specifically will be in Reboot, I guess? What the prices and how that's going to come to GMS. Because anything with like fluctuating, like the crystal prices and everything, was just different for GMS, so... Yeah, it seems like it's one of the things that hopefully brings more Meso into, you know, from the Meso that they took out, right? Like Ursus and the multipliers and all of that. But it seems like it's behind a paywall, though, so that's not exactly what anyone wants. We're gonna need way more than just that to be like, oh yeah, no, the future is bright for Maple. So let's see what the future is holding in store for us then. Last Vision Talk, he told everyone that content would be coming this... In which month? For the second half of the year. He did? Something he tried out. Oh, last year, yeah. And it had its own pros and cons, but this time he won't be as specific. It's hard to give more details on things that are still being decided, and also without being able to explain each content in detail. It can lead to misunderstandings that affect the feeling about each update. Thus, he will save this for the next showcase where they can include more specifics. So probably summer? There are 3 main points of MapleStory's future direction, starting from now until this winter. Alright, let's see. Adding content and rewards that can be enjoyed by stronger characters. Last year, they focused on expanding character growth paths upwards rather quickly, starting with the 6-job advancement. Yeah, and of course the EXP cut, hyper burns. Many elements that make characters stronger were added, such as new skills, stats, and symbols. This year, the plan focused on adding and expanding content that players can enjoy and gauge their progress. Epic Dungeon is part of this effort. They're preparing bosses corresponding rewards, and new types of content. They want to add content that as many players as possible can enjoy and feel stronger, not only the top tier players. So adding content and rewards that can be enjoyed by stronger characters, and then they want to make content for everyone, not only the strong. Okay, that seems to be contradicting to the title. Work related to game quality maintenance. That's something new like the first point, but something that has been considered an important goal that they have been working on since last year. Includes remaster, story improvements, and growth path improvements. Yeah, and they had all the lore people working on optimizing and cleaning that up, right? Notable examples include the UI reorganization, the addition of combat power, and API-related changes. Now, the API-related changes could be pretty cool, but we'll see when that comes to GMS. It's more comprehensive than just an improvement or reorganization, but he's said to think of it as trying to break away from an old game. He still thinks MapleStory is a bit old-fashioned and outdated, and they want to work on improving it for players. I mean, that's, in some aspects, definitely true. Response to economic changes is still quite ambiguous, as the changes were made very quickly, but in some ways this February update is the beginning of their full-fledged response. It's hard to say what they will continue to do in the future, but it is clear that MapleStory's economy has already changed a lot. They continue to take necessary measures so that these changes can provide a more fun game to players. But what about if you don't have an economy? Alright, details. Okay, I'm prepared for some epic soundtracks. Let's go. here you can see all the stages. And you can see some extra skills here for when you transform into Mitra. Seems like the 3rd stage, the 6th stage, and the 9th stage have some bonuses going on. Holy shit! Someone donated under $100! Another ultra cancer killer! Masa Dobo! Thank you, man. Essentially, REBOOT has to pay to get Meso from the new content designed to give Meso. Yeah, that's essentially what it's looking like. And the worst part is that we cannot get the Maple points in-game. We have to just spend an X and then buy the Maple points with the NX to use the Maple points. Of course, if you have saved up Maple points from previous events, or if more events come out that give Maple points, that will be able to facilitate using the system. But it seems like they probably don't want to do that because, again, they don't mention it here, but it feels like it's as an overall part of a big move away from making it so that bots can easily gain Meso, right? Right, we reached another milestone. Next milestone is to make a transposing or commercy updated video. Oh god, why did I put that in there? I don't want to do that. But okay, that's it. That's in there. It's okay, I don't know if we can reach it. And then we have the boss fight song. Check story of Mitra the sun god, who awakens from a long slumber and returns to High Mountain. Participation requirement level 260 or higher. Characters that have completed the surname after divide and rule. Just be, 6 job and have completed. Because, 6 job area surname and stuff, that's connected to Mitra, connected to Saren, Participation method, you could participate after completing the quest. You can enter the High Mountain dungeon on a character that has completed the story mode. And then you'll see rewards. High Mountain dungeon consists of a total of 10 stages. Even if you leave while playing, you can continue from the previous stage when you re-enter. Okay, okay. We're making Mule to make Meso on regular servers. I think that will unironically be the play, honestly, to start using the probably for next season, yeah, to use the Burning World to make characters. And if your account is kind of established on REBOOT, to just or on heroic servers, to make your next hyperburn on the other servers to start making money and trading it in for Maple points, so you can start using those Maple points to afford the Meso. I mean, I've got like 180,000 or something left, 185,000 left, and I've been making money on non-reboot. So on Barra, I still have like 66 bill or something from reselling all the stuff. So I'll be primed at least to make some Maple points there and not have to worry about it for a little bit. But even then, you're not like indefinitely on point, Dreamer, more like a nightmare. Damn. Oh, is this thing wider? Oh. This thing was widened because I needed to update. But I have done update. There we go. Yeah. You can only enter and clear the High Mountain dungeon on one character per week per Maple ID. The High Mountain dungeon's weekly reset time is every Thursday at 10 a.m. Oh, not a new reset. At 10 a.m.? But... we already have so many reset times. I think with the crystal changes, CRA meals are only going to net like 130 mil a week. In, I don't know, I think they make less now in Korea, right? Because Korea's CRA crystals were already much lower. Did you just... Okay, Richard, you just donated enough to get us to 450. Okay, well, so we have to make a transposing video now. And it says next milestone, transposing video. Wait, why aren't you updating it? We've reached it. The next goal is the one past how much we've already made. Okay, next goal is, oh no, 24-hour stream, which will include the song requests that have been piled up for over a year. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna... I worked myself into a pickle with these ones. Alright, so we've got some art here. Okay, immediately, what does this remind you of? This art style? This picture? There's one thing that this should remind you of, guys. What is it? One thing. Immediately. Zelda. Yes! Which picture? Wind Waker. Yes! Exactly. Zelda, Wind Waker, intro. Where's the, where's the picture? Like, not this one. Like this? Yeah, like these pictures, right? Yeah, I mean, that's good inspiration to draw from, though. And then we have Mitra in all his might. Punching the heck out of cancer. Look at him go. Wait, did they in Maple always do the sideways mouth completely into the side of the... God, when you think of the anatomy here, it's so weird. Alright, that island is a little bit destroyed. Saren is Madge. She's Angie. Oh, they're fighting the big bad guy together. Look familiar, guys, this thing? There's bats. Oh, he's go Super Saiyan, okay. Oh, and they restore the island. Beautiful. Following quests have been added. Best in slot items, what? 3 weapon and magic attack. Metal, amazing. Story mode, clear reward is as follows. Legend of Mitra. 194.6 billion EXP. 13.4%. Wait, hang on. Didn't it say? It said 12% here. It's looking like 13.4. Is this cheating? And then you get 1 soul energy and 2... Are those gold coins, I guess? Or was it bronze, silver, gold, and diamond? Gotcha. Oh my god, these are new channel badges. Thank you, Maple. I was running out of badge ideas. More IP I can rip, thank god. Regular and special. Oh yeah, and this is if you apply... Oh, so this is per time. This looks like it's per time. More energy, yeah. No, in Reboot we'll get fragments. Oh, sorry. So experience 1 soul Urda, 30 soul Urda fragments. Reboot worlds only reward 30 fragments per week. Okay. And then 2 maple gold coins. The soul Urda and the maple gold coins will expire 30 days after acquisition because we can't have nice things. Use the thread infant of players collecting the experience rewards based on level. Okay, that's in Korean, so that'll take a while to translate, so let's let that load for a bit. Oh, the multiplier also multiplies your EXP. It bonuses everything. So with this bonus thing, you could get like... You get 58%? You can get a trillion EXP at level 260 from a weekly, but it'll be $15. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna need a raise from Beam Brigade if you want me to showcase these things, okay? Maybe the $15 are worth it. Well, this is the same conversation that we had about the Sol Erda booster and about the current season pass kind of boost as well. I think individually these things can be worth it to you, but you have to be careful for your total budgeting that you're doing and your Hulus and your Disney Pluses and whatever you're paying for on a monthly basis. Just because these things individually are worth it compared to how much you play, that doesn't mean that it's worth to buy all of them together as well and fuck up your budget, right? But that is a... Oh god, that's a lot. Maybe it will be reward points in Reboot. It would be cool if we could actually use our reward points on something in Reboot, because tens of thousands of these are expiring every week, and it would be really nice if we could have something to spend our reward points on, yeah. Maybe about to cost $100 a month, free to play. As long as my non-Reboot character can fund it, it's worth it. Yeah, that's probably true, yeah. How many Pierres can occur? How many clowns? Oh, let's see. EXP. 260. 11.2%. That's so weird, though. But why did it show 13.4% here? For the base. 33.7 for this one. 56.18%. Oh, maybe this is another test build. Oh, but here it's 58.34. Okay, not exactly sure then. Level 273, 5%. 15% on the triple, 25. Yeah, so it's really just times 3 times 5. A level 299 character. Wait, do they have 299s in Korea? I don't know they had those. 0.028%. 0.083 for the 3x and 0.138 for the 5x. Holy EXP, Batman. Damn, even at 289, the mid booster only gives you 1% a week from it. But I guess at that point, 1% is a whole bunch of hours of training, so it's probably still worth. But yeah, you're just buying progress. So even for my arc, it'll be 1% a week. I don't know, it's like the mini Coconut Punch King, kind of like, but just once a week, right? And then you get a bunch of extra content with it. I don't know, just for the EXP and the fragments, it's worth it. The fact that the coins are duds if you don't have Maple points is one thing. If you get 10 coins, we'd have to have some kind of reference frame, though, how much a Maple coin is roughly going to be. Because until there's an economy, we don't know... And some kind of exchange economy, we don't know how much these are going to be. Are they going to be like 100 mil each? Are they going to be like 250 mil each? Is it going to be like 2.5 bill a week of Meso to counter for all of the loss on the other stuff? And the gold ones was 300 Maple points, right? Yeah, I think we're actually... From my initial, what I'm looking at here is we're probably going to start looking at that you're gonna want to play on non-reboot a little bit per week as well if you want to fund your reboot account faster. Is what this looks like, honestly. Or you pay for it. But there will be a point where building up on non-reboot and making some meso there and exchanging. Yeah, and then Dutch players cannot use the auction house. No, it's not auction house. You can use the meso market. You can't use that? Wait, there's no... That's not really... Like, I guess... Does that count as trading? They can't? That's so weird, though. Why would that count as trading if one of the resources is not one that you can trade? Then that shouldn't count as trading. So to find a new game? Well, no. Just like with Legion, it became more efficient to make your main character stronger by playing other characters in the same server. Now it'll just be more efficient making your main character stronger by playing other characters in another server. But in the same way, you're just more indirectly funding your character rather than directly. But you don't have to do this. You can do this, but you don't have to, right? So Dutch players, yeah, Well, we'll have to see when it goes into the actual game and what kind of value these coins are. If these coins are going for like 50 mil each, then it's not even worth really bothering with, right? But if these coins are going for like 500 mil each, then that might be worth your time to do that, yeah. So we'll have to wait and see for that. After clearing the High Mountain Dungeon, you can use Maple Points to acquire additional rewards. If you don't acquire the additional rewards when you clear, you can claim them later through the Epic Dungeon Entry UI. So yeah, so 7.5. Wait, an additional, oh yeah, additional 2x and additional 4x. Yeah, so 3x, 5x total. You can only claim rewards on a character that cleared the dungeon You can only acquire one of either of the bonus rewards or special. Yeah, you can't double up on them. I mean, they should allow you to double up on them as well. Fuck it, bro. Give me 7x. In Reboot World, the bonus reward and special rewards cannot be. Oh. Never mind. It's not even available for us. Well, there goes, no bonus. Okay. So... For the 1 coin? No, 2 coins. 2 coins. Yeah, but you'll still need Maple Points. This sad music in the background is really, reading this and I listen to this music, it's a complete mood, honestly. Sag is in the chat, boys. Sag times. Is there a smoking? Yeah, smoge. Yeah, it's a smoge. Smoge times. We're saying frick cancer, but next one is saying frick GMS. Okay, as mentioned before, there is a total of 10 stages. It goes in a cycle of 2 normal stages, defeat all the monsters, and then a mini-boss stage. Ah, that's what the 3, 6, and 9 meant, okay. And repeat, the 10th stage is the final boss, Tinus. Tinus? What is the pinch, what is the pinch emote again? M-I... Oh, yeah. Tinus. You must complete the stages in order, but you can leave and re-enter in between, so you don't have to do it all at once. Yeah, they did mention that before, that a lower level character, if you want to do this, it might actually take a while, so you don't want to do all of it in one day. But higher level characters, you can probably just knock it out pretty quickly. Here's a picture of stage 1. At the top, you'll see the timer and the progress bar. You must defeat enough monsters to fill up the progress bar to progress to the next stage. At the bottom, you'll see the Mitra UI. As you defeat monsters, you collect authority, which fills up the bar up to 1,000. And then you can transform for a while and kill a bit more, I guess. You can press the tab button to transform back and forth into Mitra at any time and use his skills. However, each skill will consume a certain amount of authority, and Mitra's attacks instantly execute all normal monsters that they hit. Okay, so flash jump is free, and then you have 50 for a dash, 150 for a big swipey do, 200 for an AoE, and then 1,000 for a giant transformation or a giant map kill, I guess. And you can remap these shortcuts to your choice. X, Shift, G, F, V. Oh, that's a little interesting, yeah. Double jump. Solar Flash, rush as quick as a flash of light. Damaging enemies, normal monsters will be instantly executed. Solar Blade, materialize the energy of a scorching sun and fire it. Yep. Cooldown of 1 second. Wow, you can... Cooldown of 1 second costs you 150, so 7 of these and the whole... Yeah. And this one is Solar Flare. Okay, quite nice. With extra little circles in there. Explode the heat of the boiling sun to turn nearby enemies to ash. Consumes 200 damage nearby enemies. Normal monsters will be executed. Okay, but this is 200. And this one is... Oh, this one is 150. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. And this one is 50, but probably has a way smaller hitbox. It doesn't say how many monsters it will hit, though, so it probably just hits anything in range. And then we have a nice cutscene. Authority Liberation. Liberate the power of the mighty god of the sun for a certain period of time. When Mitra's other skills hit an enemy, the sun's energy ignites and burns nearby enemies. For 20 seconds, Mitra's other skills will not consume authority, and when they hit an enemy, the sun's energy will be unleashed to attack nearby enemies. You will not acquire authority from monsters defeated during this skill. If you cancel the transformation, the duration will end. 60 seconds. Oh, yeah, for 20 seconds you can spam. And these skills cost like 200 each and have a second cooldown. Okay. So, yeah. Seems like you'd want the Authority Liberation most likely to kill everything. Takes about 30 minutes for 270 plus characters to clear with decent gear. That's not too bad for how much it gives per week, right? Another weekly, though. Okay, we got a bunch of bats here. New rock enemies. We do have a little bit of the Tinerium vibe here, you know? Tinerium? Execute. Executor. That's beautiful. You got all those bats around you in a perfect circle just to mess with them. Yeah, you just nuke them. Nice. Okay, it's important to take note of Mitra's different attacks at certain times. Special gimmick monsters will spawn on the map, shown in blue on the minimap. They have much higher HP than regular monsters and will appear in a certain formation or pattern. It becomes a sort of puzzle to get into the right position and use the right Mitra skill to instantly execute them all. Gotcha. As the stages go on, their placement and movement will become more advanced, requiring more precise skill usage. Oh. There's this monster. Here's stage 3. You have to fight the mini-boss. You have a total of 10 death count, but it seems like you can't use potions. Honestly, I couldn't really figure it out and just whacked away until it died, but I'm sure there's some sort of mechanic I was missing. Oh yeah, so you've got these little flames that are your lives, I guess. Yeah, you have potion lock. Oh, it might just be a damage check, honestly. Because you have also no bar here. Stage 10, you fight the final boss, Tinus. By the way, this is just the world select screen. It's not actually the boss fight. I'm too lazy to finish all the stages in KMSD to take a screenshot. I was gonna say, this is like, is this what the inside of Gloom looks like? And then you have the clear. After you clear stage 10, you receive base rewards. Soul Order coins, reboot, extra fragments. Non-reboot can exchange. Yeah. Maple coin exchanger. Oh, here we go. Oh, here are the values. Oh my god, it's so low. These are like normal. These are like normal non-reboot prices. 35 mil. And you get 2 of these. That's a weekly? That gives you 70 mil? And that's to compensate for max Meso? Even at the non-reboot to reboot exchange is 70 mil. Is that like all of CR? Is that one CRA boss mule in crystals? Oh, 16 mil? 16 mil per monster, right? So 3-door plus Vellum. Oh, that's probably around 70 mil, yeah. And then this will change based on the meso that exists and the coins that are being traded to make sure that there's not too much extra meso in the market. That's wild. Yeah, it's really weird looking at these numbers if you're used to GMS reboot numbers, of course. 350 mil is everything up to Easy Lucid. Yeah, for us in GMS and in the heroic server, if you do Easy Lucid and normal slime, that's 350. Or 340 or something, but it's like that's around the money. Without any of the other ones below it. That's wild. You exchange the coins for Mesos through the trader. Ah, we have a new guy standing next to him with different items. Not ripped from the same franchise, I see. Meso exchange price for Maple coins updated every day at 10 AM. The coin exchange is restricted between 9:50 and 10:10 when the prices are being updated. What does it take 20 minutes to update the prices? But okay. Don't be mad at everything, okay? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. When exchanging coins, a certain amount of Maple points is required based on the type of coin. Bronze 3, silver 30, gold 3 hundo, and Maple diamond coin 3 thou. Yeah, I hope these numbers are going to be different for reboot. Imagine having to pay 300 maple points for 35 mil. Divide by 3 times 10. You'd be paying like $1 for 120 mil Mesos, basically. $5 for 600 mil. I don't know. I don't know about that one. We're gonna have to do some maths and some personal budgeting. Oh, but they're adding coins to the daily gifts. 8 silver coins per week, which is a whopping extra 27 mil. But you're gonna have to pay 240 maple points per week to even get that. Is content also Giga Dead on arrival on GMS regular? I'm not sure, but the fuck is day 1 and 15? This is their teleport rock. How it looks for them. You can see like Maple World inside. It's kind of like you can travel to somewhere inside there. I don't know why, but isn't it less than we get from spell traces? It honestly might be. 500 spell traces are 5k each. But then you don't have to spend money to sell them. Fairy Bros daily gifts have been changed to Maple daily gifts. Oh, no longer Fairy Bros. Oh, wait, they took themselves out. The Fairy Bros. They switched it with a mushroom and a slime. They don't want their names on it anymore. You see that? Also, this screen is so big, it doesn't fit. Like, I can't drag it down. I have to press escape to close it. They're changing spell trace prices? Oh, wait, where's that? Oh. Cash! New items have been added to the mileage shop. 1 maple gold coin voucher. 2,500 mileage can be purchased up to 5 times per month per ID. The item acquired from the voucher will expire in 30 days. That was a golden fairy? Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same, bro. It's the same, bro. It's this exact same picture, bro. Look at these cuck boys. It's the same picture, man. You missed something small but relevant? Oh, in Reboot World, the day 27 reward will not be changed, but the day 28 reward will be changed to 5 silver coins. Wait, what do we have? Is that our coins? Or cubes? Oh, we'll keep our mysterious meso pouches, but we'll lose our bright cubes. Oh. Yikes. Imagine buying a coin and having to pay again to use it. Yeah, you buy a coin, and then you give it back to the person who you just bought it from, and you have to give them even more money, and then they give you something else in return. But you notice it's necessary because they can't just be like, I give you NX, you give me Meso back. That's like not allowed in a lot of countries. So they have to put like one extra transaction in between, which looks fucking stupid, but now it's legal. Mashure's gift weather effect coupon. The Ursus. Look at that. Expires in 10 days. 3,000 reward points can be purchased up to 3 times per month. The items acquired from the voucher will expire in 30 days. And then 10 MVP superpower buffs voucher. 3,000 reward points can be purchased up to 3 times per month. Right next, the item acquired from the voucher will expire in 30 days. What does it actually do? I think this is the 30 weapon and magic attack for half an hour. Reboot World. Oh, we exist. Oh, here we go. Items selling prices in NPC shops have been adjusted. In this case, adjusted means decreased to 1/5 as much to match the reduced meso rate in the last patch. Left is live server, right is test server. Oh god, I'm gonna have to sell all my shit. I've been hoarding for so long, I'm gonna have to sell it. If the price goes down by 80%, oh no, the Philosopher's Stones. 2 mil for a Primal? Alright, our hoarding days are gonna be over. We're gonna have to just sell it all. We're gonna have to sell the lot. I mean, I'll make billions selling what I have. I have at least 3 stacks of this. I've got 350 or something of these. These I sell regularly, so I don't have that many. I've got a few hundred of those, I believe. Definitely a few hundred of 500-600 of those. This, I have a huge chunk. Oh, dude, I'm such a hoarder. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in my heart to get rid of these. You do actually need a bunch of dream fragments if you want to make Meister weapons to anvil. Lost half their population and they still do this. Yeah, it's like, oh, we didn't consistently fuck everything into the ground. Let's do that a little bit. Wow. How do I... This is wild. So not only are you getting in less money, that's, you know. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on this. If Reboot like completely dies and people get super duper mad in KMS before then, maybe they might revert these changes. Cause it's all still Tespia anyway, but it's some wild stuff. This is a wild time that we're in, honestly. But okay. KMS reaction? Yeah, I think they all just went to play the test, the old school version of the game. Then improvements. Oh yes, counterbalance it. When specific input patterns are repeated, skill activation and portal usage will now be restricted. The skill sound effect volume for damage over time has been decreased by 50% to 50% than before. Of before. The restriction when using certain skills without moving has been relaxed. The effects go as follows. Frozen orb, frozen orb. Okay, because, yeah. If you haven't moved around, you can still use a skill after a bit. Okay. Certain origin skills have been changed to ignore status effects and still be activated. Dual Blade, Aaron, Demon Slayer, and Demon Avenger. Okay. Soul Janus or Zenith, we still don't know what it's going to be translated as. Dawn, distance limit at which you can install a cycle from the previously installed one has been increased by about 150% of before. It can be increased by than before. That's not... That's twice he's done this. But increased to 50% than before. That's not English. Did Americans start doing that? When did that become a thing? The time that it takes to be considered out of combat. Uh-oh. Max, you're slipping. When the cycle... I love you though. When cycle does not attack has been changed to be shorter than before. Oh, that's also nice, okay. Dark Knight, you can do these Star Trek 6 with no cast action while using Dark Spear. Piercing 6's cast action has been changed. Enhanced Spectre 6's cast action has been changed. Ultimate Piercing 6's cast action has been changed. Release Pile Bunker effect has been changed. Red Container, buff icon. Wild Hunter changes. Best class. Strike Arrow 6's cast action has been changed. Chain Sickle action delay has been decreased by about 4%. Energy Burst reuse effect will now be displayed behind the character. Oh, yeah, not covering you. Okay. And Ilium Orb has been changed to find a crystal when the magic orb is created rather than when the skill is used. And Wings has been changed that the effect is maintained even when changing channels. Okay, gotcha. Just realized global is like 70% reboot. Yeah, but I mean it's probably more. But yeah. Highly doubt other regions will get the same values as KMS. I doubt so too. It'll depend on how hard coded it is into the game and what the financial and top-down explorations will be of the changes. If it turns out that it's going to be very expensive to do that, then they might still to not implement the changes, and they might still do it. But I know that everyone who works at Next on NA already sees these things and is like, yeah, that's not gonna. If you just copy that shit over, that's not gonna fly for our region, you know. Captain skill sound effects for the Mastery Core added in the previous January 18th update have been improved. Hero sound effects, bunch more sound effects, monster hit sound effects. Just added or changed? Just improved. Okay, changed sound effects. Okay, gotcha. A lot of change sound effects. All right, the audio designers have been working hard. At least they've been doing something. Let's say they didn't give us anything. Quests, voice lines, bulk accepting quests have been changed that the Certian dialogue can be closed with escape key. Nice. When challenging the celebrity medal, you can no longer cancel your challenge by talking to the NPC Delaire. Cygnus character voices. The voices! Have been added to Kali's the day after quest. It's been proved that a guide pop-up is displayed when using an Android ear sensor. Rare treasure box duration has been changed to 1 day. All right, never mind. Anything we said about NX, the Maple Point coins and all that. The treasure boxes now have a 1 day duration. It's all been worth it, guys. It's saved. Not 10 minutes, I'll still forget. Well, now when you log off, there'll be a message that they're going to expire within 24 hours that you'll actually see, as opposed to before when the boxes even expire before you log off, you know? The return scroll UI has been improved. Nobody uses those. NPC don't care. UI don't really care. Legion artifacts. What do we have here? The Acquire the God of Control Metal Artifact special mission has been removed, and the Clear the High Mountain Quest special mission has been added. Okay. So just replaced one with another. Okay, that's not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Monster Collection. The Ursus monster has been changed to the Arcanus monster. Oh yeah, because they removed Ursus. True. Oh, so now you can start adding the Monster Collection during Culvert? Time to switch your your Link skill preset, guys, to get the Explorer archers in there. Achievements. Error fixes. These are always pretty vague. Fixed an issue where guided arrows sometimes did not track monsters well. That's a hard one to quantify, qualify. Icons looked awkward, you know. Fixed an issue where Triumph Feather could attack certain content elements other than monsters. I'm sure some people were abusing that. I'm not sure where or when, but all of the skill description changed for Cannoneers. Okay. Advanced Dragon Sparking skill name has been changed to Advanced Dragon Sparking. Advanced Dragon Sparking. Okay. True. Way better. Bat Swarm skill description has been changed. How about you change the whole skill? Abyssal Rages skill. Okay, well. Psychic Ground 2 skills. Okay, just a bunch of skill descriptions. Gotcha. Quests. Items. Mesos dropped from auto steal have been changed to be classified as additional Mesos. Oh, so they are aware that's a thing. Fix an issue where if you acquired Mesos dropped from auto steal while having Meso acquisition stats, it would appear as though the Meso penalty was applied. So to count towards the cap, pretty sure they always should have, right? Because they do drop. Explorer, Archer, Lynx, bad. They're in the beginning they're really nice, but once you have enough crit, they're pretty much useless unless you're specifically trying to go for Monster Collection, which we don't tend to do because Monster Collection is mostly used and mostly valuable to get reward points. We have reward points right now in GMS, don't really have that much use, so we don't really go too hard on that. Yes, Frick Cancer, make sure to Frick Cancer. Thank you everyone who has already supported the stream. Oh, I think I know why, because it's like rounded down to 449.6, and I see 450 here, so it's technically still the next goal to do transposing and Commercy video. We need 40 cents more for that, and then the next goal is to do a 24-hour stream. Ooh. We're gonna have to warm up our singing voice. Me. Characters below 1 to 5 can no longer enter Monster Park through the Monster Park Shuttle NPC. Okay, but you still can't do anything in there, so who cares? Hard Lucid, where if Lucid's heal pattern was cast, the effect would be displayed awkwardly. Hard Lucid has a heal pattern? Has to do to me. Issue in Kaling, easy, normal, hard, extreme. Phase 1, where sometimes Tao Wu would stop. Yes, we have noticed that. Fix an issue where if the balances of seasons was broken, the death struck 4 perils appearance effects were displayed awkwardly. Alright, cool. Small changes. What is this? UI, even more UI. Didn't we already go over that? Sounds. When the client is minimized, the video cutscene sounds will be muted. That wasn't the case? Okay. And fix an issue where video cutscenes sounds were affected by the volume set on a character select window. Okie dokie. Wow. So, so this kind of feel like we were reduced to like begging for Mesos from Nexon, and instead of just giving us some Mesos, they gave us like a coin that we have to go to the bank to trade in for Mesos, but then the bank charges us a fee of a currency that we don't already own. Is kind of what it looks like. So yeah, I don't know how you guys feeling about this one. Let's just focus on the EXP and the fragments we get on the weekly, I guess. We should just probably predominantly focus on that and just kind of ignore that these coins and all that stuff is in there. But yeah, how much it will be in Reboot, whether it'll come to GMS, what time and all that. That's all not sure yet. This is still Tespia as well for Korea, so it's not even in the live service for Korea yet, so take all of that into account. But that is just the update, translated and courtesy of Orangemushroom.net. Support him on Patreon if you can/want to. I do, but you guys don't have to, I guess. But yeah. Good, solid content as always. Lots of pictures. I like that. Lots of examples, in-game stuff. Like it very much. Thank you, Max. And yeah, we'll see probably next week, I guess. We'll see if this goes into the game or not. And yeah, what Korea's reaction is and how they're going to respond to that. As we saw this earlier. So like also the NPC values of the items that have somewhat decent value in GMS, sorry, not in GMS, in KMS, Tespia, in Reboot. We're also cut in 5s to follow the Meso value. To be fair, Philosopher's Stone's NPC for, I think, 1 Meso in non-Reboot, so that's still a benefit that Reboot has over non-Reboot, but yeah, not quite as as effective. So depending on what happens before this update goes live in Korea, we might have to NPC all of our hoarded materials. I don't know if you guys have a bunch, but I have a bunch of these hoarded materials. Probably get like quite a few billions out of that. But yeah, if the value is going to be divided by 5, then or reduced by 80%, then we should definitely think about doing that because it all adds up, right? All right, yeah. So let me know what you think. I bet it's very, you know, both sides, good good opinions from one over the other. Very non-one-sided. Surely there'll be a productive conversation in the comment section for the video. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week, I guess, with an update, and then we'll see how all of that went. Korea fighting, and good luck to you guys over there, and then good luck to us all. You know. All right, thanks for checking it out.